Oh, it's been a while. It's been a long time actually. Um, yeah, new thing. Welcome back, guys. But let me be serious for a moment, since this video is a serious topic. Of course, today's topic is what is love, and in my professional opinion, professional opinion. I'm not a professional. I'm a dude sitting in his room. In my opinion, uh, love is a very distinct thing. It is both a choice. It is a thought process. It is a action. It is not a single concept. It's many things. It's actually a lot of things. But what I primarily believe what love is not only the physical attraction that you feel towards your partner and whatnot, but the ability to stick around when things get difficult, when things get hard, when things are not as clean as you believed it to be. Things will get messy. That's how they're meant to be. This is life. This isn't a fairy tale. This isn't a fantasy. This isn't that Hollywood happily ever after bullshit that you get sold on TV. No, 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 no. This is life, and life is hard. Life is rough. Life is difficult. The world may not want you gone, but it certainly doesn't care that you exist. The world just simply functions, whether you're in it or not. So the question isn't, well, if love is so bad, why do we still do it? Well, the reason why people engage in love is because it's human nature. It's human nature to seek connections, to seek society, and to seek, human interaction. That's human nature. And humans desire to have at least somebody to always have their corner because you're not always going to have that. People that are alone either by choice for more like momentary self build up and whatnot, or they were put in that position because no one ever gave them the light of day. Now, some people, of course, there's going to be some, there's no exceptions to every rule, but there's going to be some that are not intelligent, that are pretty stupid, and will probably get removed from the gene pool, or they'll remove themselves from the gene pool. And that's fine. But that could be they could have been different based off of circumstance and all that fun stuff. But I won't get into that. The main focus of today is simply the fact of what is love. And love, like I said, is a decision to stay when things are rough. It is the feeling that you get when you hold their hand, all that fun stuff. It's everything, all right? It's just you have to make sure that you're not believing in the fairy tale that love will conquer all. Love does not conquer all. Decisions and thinking conquer all. If you can make good decisions, you can get out of bad situations. You can't just rely on a on a connection that you have to another person to just magically get you out of like getting robbed or something. It's not going to happen. So, in order to actually find love, from my experiences, you gotta build on yourself first. You gotta work on yourself. You are the focus here. If you want to find a partner, you have to make sure that you are ready. You have to know who you are. You have to know your strengths. You have to know your weaknesses. You have to know and forgive yourself of all the bad things you've done. Because although humans in general are capable of the greatest good, they are also capable of the greatest evils. So regardless whether you think you're a goody two shoes, you're probably not. You've probably made some mistakes. You should go and look back on them and forgive yourself for them and do better in the future. You make mistakes so that you learn from them. You learn more from failure than you do from success. That is the primary goal of failure. Not to look at it and go, oh, I failed. Is to look at it and go, okay, this is how I succeed. And that's the whole purpose of love. You try, you fail, you get better. You learn from experience. Not all of the relationships you have are going to work. That's fine. Keep going. Every time you feel the need, like if you have a crush or something, um, actually learn about them. Don't just date them for the hell of it, because that's not going to go very well. Um, if you are going to date someone for the hell of it, at least don't be a dick. You know? Be a normal human being. Don't be like an asshole. But anyway, so it's very much possible. And when you build yourself up enough to where you feel ready, the opportunity will just fall in your lap. Because people like stability, they like stable things. People that are unstable like stable things. So if you're stable, if you're ready and you're prepared and you have everything together and you know who you are, you know your faults, you know your weaknesses, you've forgiven yourself of your past transgressions, and you know what you want to do with your life, you'll attract people that A, don't have any of that, and you should turn them away at the door every single time, because they're not going to help you at all. They're just going to bring you back to square one. They're going to bring you down to their level, which is bad. Don't do that. Or, which is this is the better option, you'll bring other people that are stable, that are ready to find relationships. They will come to you because they see that you're stable and ready for a relationship, and then you'll start talking, and then you'll get into a relationship, and yippee ki yay, it's fairy tales in Wonderland, but actually not really because life is a bitch. So you're gonna have arguments, you're gonna have disagreements, you're gonna have to work through those like civil adults. Stuff is gonna happen. It might not work out because it's not the right time. You're maybe not compatible emotionally. All that fun stuff. All right. Well, no matter what the reason is, you learn from it. You figure out what the signs were that tells you that that's not going to happen, and then you move on. That's it. That's all you can do. If you look back on it and start going, "Oh man, I really like this person, and I should have done better." No. Not that you should have done better. It's over now. Focus on what you did wrong, and not do that again the second time, and do better than you think you did the first time. Do better. Always do better. You can always do better. Failure does not mean that it is over. It means that there is something to learn that you can do next better, or better the next time. There we go. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. You don't have to worry about looking at something and going, "Oh, this is bad and it's never going to work." No. It's just, this is bad now. And now that I know that if I do this, this bad thing will happen. If I do the opposite, the good should happen. It is literally, it's like plugging and chugging in a math problem. You've been given the solution, and someone did the work wrong, so now you do the reverse of what they did to get the correct answer. That's all it is. That's all it is to it. That's it. It's not some crazy trick. You just get experience, and if you do something wrong, you do the opposite of it. And if that still doesn't work, then you're gonna have to try something completely different. Revamp your strategy. And also, don't use dating apps. No, bad idea. Do not use dating apps. They suck buns because they're specifically conditioned and made to have you keep coming back to them. So they suck. Don't use them. If you're wanting to look for a partner and you're like older and you're in college and you're actually in the real world and you're like 30 plus, go to social events. Go to anything where people gather. Just don't go to a bar if you don't want someone who's a drunk, and don't go to a frat party or some weird crazy rave party if you don't want someone who's a party animal. Okay? Just use common sense, please. Other than that, that should be pretty good. I'm glad to see you all again. It's great to be back. I've had this video idea for a long time, and I have had zero time to post anything about it. I'm just glad that I really got this out, because I listened to a song, and it brought this topic to mind, and I was like, people deserve to hear this. This is important, especially for the younger generation that, like, idolizes human connection and, like, emotions. This is important, because love is real. It's a feeling. It's also a decision, but it's not sunshines and rainbows. There is struggle in it. It is forged. Love is forged in pain. The only way you get the good love that like people have in movies and fairy tales is if you suffer with it. You have to suffer to get to the good part, because you have to get through all the trials and tribulations, all of the struggles, all of the things to really realize whether you want to commit to it or not. Because what really tests your love for someone is big events that force you to make a really tough decision. And when you make those tough decisions, you'll begin to realize either A, you don't actually like this person and you don't think you want to spend your life with them, or B, you'll realize that through that struggle you become closer together. So either two things happen with love. You either struggle and it makes you break apart, or you struggle and it brings you together. It is something that is tempered. It is like steel that gets tempered through the fire. It takes time, it takes effort. It's not going to be easy, and you will struggle every step of the way. But I can assure you, the little moments you get where it's actually worth it, it's worth it. Just make sure that it's imperative that you keep in mind that while you're in a relationship, that you are getting what you want out of it, that you feel fulfilled. Because if you don't, that you need to bring that up to your partner, and if they don't, respect you and help answer your questions, then you leave. No one deserves second chances. If there's an actual problem that you feel in your brain or in your feelings that something's wrong, and you go to try and address it with your partner, and they completely ignore you, that's probably a good sign to GTFO. Get the fuck out. But that's all I can say. Keep a clear head. Don't try and like picture love as a fairy tale. It's a very strategic game. And it's not that it's, oh, I need to win the game. No, no, no. It's just, it's a game in the fact that you have to be aware of everything. So that way you know that you're making, because this is a serious commitment. Love is a serious commitment. You have to be aware so that way you can make the exact decision that you want that will affect the rest of your life in this commitment. You have to judge whether it's worth it. You have to judge whether you can get along with this person. You have to judge whether you're physically attracted to them. You have to judge whether you're both capable to have civil discussions and organize disputes. If you can do all of that without issue, and most of the times when you guys do get into an argument, you sit down, you talk with each other, and organize it like human beings, then I think that might be the perfect relationship. That should be a completely fine and flowing relationship. The main goals that are the main three things that I have when it comes to a relationship is trust, loyalty, and honesty. All three of those are my three virtues. And the reason I say that is because without loyalty, you can't have trust. Without trust, you can't have honesty. So they all piggyback off of each other. And if you have all three, if you have trust, then you have honesty. And if you have honesty, then you have loyalty. Because if someone isn't loyal, they're going to cheat on you, and that's game over. Relationship's done. If you don't have trust, you can't trust them that they won't go and do something like that. So then the relationship's over because you're going to be worried all the time, and you're going to think that you're not enough, and then you're just going to leave. You're just going to be miserable. You're going to want to go. And then honesty, because if someone's going to lie to you all the time, then you're not going to feel secure in your relationship. So then, what's the point of it? You know? But that's how I'm gonna end this off, actually. So I'll see you guys the next time when I upload. Don't question the room behind me. It's a mess, I know. I'm gonna clean it. Probably not. I'm actually joking. I'm probably never gonna clean it. But it's nice seeing you guys again. Can't wait to see you guys later. I'll catch you on the flip side. And this is oh yeah, I was gonna say my name is Liar, but no, I'm the True Hope now, guys. True Hope out.